Hello again guys, and welcome back to the Honest Meeple with me, Tom. Today, as you can tell from the title, we're going to be doing our very first unboxing for the channel. The game Village Attacks by Grimlord Games. This is a tower defense style game designed by Grimlord Games, released by Grimlord Games. It was a Kickstarter, it was successfully funded. I've actually bought it to the retail stream rather than backed it on Kickstarter. Unfortunately I was a bit late to the Kickstarter. But basically the game will see players take on the role of a monster, a villain as such, and you have taken a building in the village and the villagers have had enough and they are going after you to try and kill you and rid you of the villainous scourge that plagues their village. So, without further ado, let's get into the main box. And I also have a couple of expansions. I have traps, which are basically 3D models of the traps that are found in the base game, along with another mechanic, a new mechanic for the game, the troll. So, let's get into these games and see what's inside the box. If I sound a bit blocked up, I have got a cold at the moment. So, let's get my trusty unboxing knife. As I said, this is a tower defense game released by Grimlord Games. I've been really interested. I was gutted that I missed the Kickstarter for this, but I'm glad I managed to get hold of a retail copy. So it is, as most Kickstarters are, very miniature heavy, you could say. So you have on top, of course, the rulebook. So very thick rulebook. But this also includes, I believe, the scenarios, the campaigns that you'll go through. So really, if we look at it, that's kind of like this bit here. It's your basic rules. Got a few more advanced rules, and then the rest of that book is the scenarios. So I have had a look online at how to play it briefly. It's actually quite straightforward compared to some of the other games that I've played recently, so quite happy with that. That's good. Means less reading for me. As mentioned, very miniature heavy here. Let's take out the... So what I will do is I will put on now some of the photos of these miniatures, but these are heroes. You've also got the villagers and of course the monsters that you'll be playing as. Also got a second tray here. Again, I'll put up on the screen just by the side. Different miniatures. Having looked online and having seen the reviews of this, the miniatures are really nice. Nicely detailed, really well made. So really looking forward to trying those out. Okay, so that's the miniatures. You've got a really nice dice bag. Village Attacks, nice little addition. I don't tend to get that with games, so I'll move the knife. Your plastic bases for all the miniatures and the figures, and not as many as I thought. These are the map tiles. So you've got two. They're all double-sided. So obviously that increases the, I guess, the reusability of them. You can actually purchase additional map tiles as well online. I believe they're the same on each, or basically just another pack of these. Definitely nowhere near as many as in Gloomhaven. I don't think anything can top that, to be fair. There we go. So those are all the map tiles. And leave those there. So nicely, it's all you've got inserts for the box. Whether or not I'll keep these, I don't know. With the expansions, I may just chuck these. So next up we have, I'll tell you what we'll look at. We'll have a look at the monsters that you will be playing as. So I believe you should have 5. Yes, indeed. So the 5 available, you have the Lich, the Vampire. I don't even know how to pronounce that. The Ulahan. I'm not very good with my mythical creatures, or at least how to pronounce them, that is. So actually, sorry, looking on the back as well, you've also got, so the Headless Horseman, the Ever-Living Sorcerer is the Lich, Cursed Immortal, the Vampire. So just a brief description. The artwork on these is fantastic. Actually, one of the big reasons why I bought it. It looks incredible. You've got the Banshee, Woman of the Barrows, and Succubus, Demon, the Demonic Temptress. So they're really nice player boards with some great artwork. So that's those. Move that there. These are basically, I think they're all punch boards actually. Oh, you've got some more map tiles there. I believe these are all the punch boards, yeah. So you've got various bits and pieces here, all to go with the game. I believe these are trackers, obviously to track morale and the health of the castle. And then these are all additions to that. You've actually got the villagers here, so if I zoom in on these, so you've got Scarlo, Grave Digger, Bounty Hunter, Executioner, and Alchemist. So these are the heroes of the village. They will be, along with the villagers, trying to stop you and rid your race from the village. So those are the heroes. Oh, now I'm on map tiles here, so those aren't the only ones. They've obviously just been punched out. Again, they're double-sided. Now, you also have in here the traps. I'll tell you what, I will open these. I will open the traps so you can have a look. But these, obviously, as I say, one of the expansions I got was the 3D models of these traps. I believe there's 20 of these cards. Now, so you've got the Spike Pit, if it focuses. You've got the Spike Pit, Treasure Hoard, Swinging Blades, the Chandelier, that's called Candelabra there, Fire Trap, Crushing Walls, so yeah, there are two of each, the Mimic Chest, the Portal, the Boulder Trap, and the Log Ram. Someone mentioned, and I've played it myself, Bloodborne, very similar trap in here. It's very Bloodborne-esque, this game, I feel. So those are the traps, and then you've also got some additional cards here, which, consulting the rulebook, we will find they're event cards. So these are events that will happen in the village that can benefit both the villagers and, of course, yourselves. So there we go. Troll. That will obviously incorporate the troll mechanic with the troll figure that we've got, which we'll be unboxing in a second. So those are the event cards. You've also got some dice for use during the game. You also have, these are just for assembling the trackers. You then have these cards here, which are basically the spawn cards for the villagers. I won't bother opening those, but that's how they spawn. And finally, a really nice coin. Basically, some of the decisions that are made for the villagers are decided through head or tails, so they provide a nice coin for you to be able to produce a result. So that's everything in the core box. I'll move that out of the way. It's got a nice amount of miniatures, and then obviously your map tiles and everything else, all other components in the game. So, without further ado, and by the magic of film, we will go on to the next box. So, as promised, the next box that we'll be looking at is the expansion, the mechanic, the extra mechanic for the game, the Troll. So, let's get this open. So I don't think this comes with anything, just the figure, because as seen there, the actual base game comes with all the components that you need to use the Troll. These are really nice boxes, by the way, for these expansions. They really put some thought into it. However, I think it might be a bit overkill. We'll find out. Yes. At least we know it won't arrive damaged. So, there we go. This is the Troll. I'll do some close-up shots of that as well. I'll pop on the screen now. That's a really, really nice model. Really well detailed. Really well made. I'm definitely going to have fun using the Troll in the game. So there we go. That's the Troll expansion. I'll pop him back in his box for the time being. I'll pop him there. And we'll move on to the next expansion, Traps. So as mentioned, these are the 3D models of the traps that are included in the game. You'll get one for each trap. Again, nice box. Hope it's not too overkill. Oh, we've had one fly out, which is the portal. But I'll put some more shots up of the various traps here. You've also got, so you've got the boulder, the log ram, the chandelier, mimic chest, fire trap, swinging axes, portal, spike pit, hoard of gold, and the crushing walls. It also comes with these. Basically, you can actually suspend some of these items, so like the log ram and the chandelier. You can make them look like they're in the air, which is really nice. But that's all the traps. You get one of each in there. So there we are, guys. That is the Village Attack. So the base game and the two expansions, the Troll and Traps. I really hope you've enjoyed this unboxing. I hope it's informative. I do try and keep them fairly short because you only want to see what's in the box. That's why you've come to see this video. I will actually be doing a playthrough of this with my game group. I may do a solo playthrough as well because this game is 1 to 5 players, so I can do it as a solitaire game. Keep a lookout on my website for podcasts. A new podcast is up, so do go check that out. I will be doing some more videos around Christmas time when I've got some time off work, so look forward to those. And of course, I'll welcome any suggestions. Pop them in the comments down below so I can see what sort of content you'd like to see. But guys, as always, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you all next time.